Stop it.
I don't remember.
We back, y'all.
Hey y'all, are we on?
We're back. Are we live? Mic check 1 2 1 2.
We are live.
I'm looking. I
You
look
ready?
so
Good?
different. I don't know what to do. My co-host is back, you guys. He
I'm
deserted
back.
me for one show.
I know you missed me so much, Shirley.
No,
I
you
heard
were missed.
You were talking about me through the show, right?
We talked about you.
Yep.
Some good, some bad, but
I wasn't feeling well. I was a little under the weather.
allegedly.
My body was just not not with me that day.
He
It
said
felt
he
like
didn't
death.
feel well.
Death in a box.
But we're back, guys. We're sorry.
We're
We are
back.
the comment section. I am Shirley Ann Phillips III.
And I am your boy Fox Baldwin.
Tan.
Living
His best life, you guys. He
No job yet. No, I have a job.
No,
I
you
have a job. I'm
now.
kidding.
He
Yeah,
has
but
a-
I just haven't started. So I've been bumming it out, man.
It's hard, you guys. Listen, we have come to the conclusion that working a 9 to 5 job is like interfering with God's plan for our lives. I think that we were meant to do this full time. I think that we
Yes.
will be doing it full time sooner than we both thought. And I hope that you can find something that is palatable for you, because this has been a struggle.
It most definitely has. It's been a whole summer of not knowing what to do next. You know, like the uncertainty of how I was gonna put food on the table, because it's when you don't have a job, it's like all
It's-
your savings.
It's a little difficult.
You run through them quite quickly, I
And
must say.
stuff is expensive, y'all. Like people that
Everything.
are single, children, husband, no wife, everything is expensive. So I really can't imagine how people are doing this that have like mouths, plural, to feed. Because I'm single, and we're both in the grocery store making executive decisions. Like, do I really need eggs,
Yep.
or do I need toilet paper? Like, which
Yep.
one
No
do I
more
need
SpaghettiOs.
more?
No rice-a-roni.
Rice-A-Roni,
You gotta get the essentials.
ShopRite brand or regular brand, like
Right.
it's a lot, you guys, and so
Very difficult decisions that I wasn't ready to make.
I wasn't prepared for this.
No, I was not.
And I didn't. You know how you, especially with you, because he's been living off his savings. Not to put his business in the street, but once you're living off your savings and the money's coming out and
Oh
ain't
my
nothing
God.
coming back in, you're like, okay, let me not get the craft brand and just get the ShopRite brand this time, because it does make a difference. It starts to add up after a while.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
It's hard.
And I
but-
never knew I would be in this position. I never expected it. So it's smacked me a little.
We're kind of spoiled too.
We are.
We're kind of used
We
to
are.
doing what we want, when we want, where we want, and we're going to continue to do that.
Yes,
in the
we
name of
will.
Jesus.
Amen.
Amen. We received that. But he's going to find something, you guys. I'm going to add him to my prayer list, and he's going
Thanks,
to
boo.
find
Well,
something.
Charles was just telling us that Netflix is looking for writers
Netflix is
of new
looking
series and stuff because of the writer's strike.
because of the writer's strike.
They don't have any new programming.
They have no new
'cause of the
programming.
strikes.
And due to some NDAs and things that I had to sign over the summer, but I did work on a project this summer that is looking Netflix-ish, Amazon Prime-ish. So
Did anyone pick it up yet, or is it still in pre-production?
we're in talks.
Okay.
But the trailer is done, and we're gonna actually have a release party very soon for the trailer. But unfortunately, I think we can capitalize on this writer strike.
I don't know if the viewers can hear the music in the background, but
Oh, there's a whole like fashion show party next door. We're
they
in a
can't
studio.
hear it. Oh my God, they're
It's
playing
like-
50 Cent in the club.
They're playing like 50 Cent and Jadakiss and whatnot. So hopefully,
It's a whole party out here.
it's a
a
whole party.
celebration.
Welcome to New York.
Welcome to
Okay.
the Bronx, honey.
They like, we don't care about your production, because we gave them advance notice that we were kind of filming something, but they really don't care. They kind of do what they want, but it's okay. But
we can share.
We can share.
We can share.
But no, we'll see. And I'm not an actor officially, so I'm not breaking any contracts or crossing any picket lines. But I do think that there is a blessing in this writer's strike. So we'll see.
At least for ChatGPT.
At least for ChatGPT.
It's really sad though, because I don't think I ever knew how little these writers got paid
They
for
don't.
the billions of dollars that these production houses make off their intellectual property.
They make a lot of money off
They
of
make
these
millions
writers.
upon millions of dollars, and the writers, I don't even think they get like royalties. They get very little pay, and this is all their creative
And
property.
even the actors, you know, it's kind of same predicament that the teachers are in. Like, there's a teacher shortage too, by the way. So we're kind of winning right now because we're in high demand. Teachers don't get compensated the way that they should be.
No, they don't.
And there's no school without the teachers. And we're not talking about just any teachers. And that's what I think they're realizing is all teachers are not created equal. You have some really amazing teachers. And we are like hard to find right now because we've kind of wised up a little bit. And the schools are now seeing that, especially a lot of the people that are just out of ed programs or education programs.
It's this new generation that are not taking any crap from
They're
administration.
not. From no one.
They are ready to quit.
They want to do their 2 years or 3
Yep.
years, whatever the minimum is, and then they're off into their admin programs where they can see, you know,
Yep.
a decent wage. You know, they want to see six figures as soon as they graduate from undergrad.
And they know that there are so many possibilities out there for them. And I think that the pandemic really opened up our eyes, right, to a lot of the opportunities that we weren't tapping into.
Yeah.
And I think that this new generation has seen how much there is out there.
They see, and not only that, but you just realize that you don't have to punch a clock to make a living. Even like going to Macy's, going to the grocery store, it's very difficult to find a human to help you. It's mostly self-checkout because people have realized I don't need to physically be here to do my job. I can do it from my couch or I can do it from a screen. And not only that, I can do this job and, you know, a multitude of other jobs to make more money for myself. So teachers,
I wish I had that entrepreneurial spirit.
You do.
And oh my God, I wish I had that hustler mentality that
You
like
do.
my parents had, for example.
you have it. It's just for you, I think.
I just get so complacent. You know, like I'm comfortable and I don't know how to think outside the box. And then
Well,
I
that's
know
what
that
I'm here for.
I know that I have all these skills. Shirley's gonna be my manager, by the way.
I'm trying to manage his life because I'm out here in these
Whew.
streets. Listen,
Every time we speak, I feel uplifted and I feel very, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a very, the possibilities seem endless and there's always a light at the end of whatever it is that I'm going through that's holding me down. But sometimes you can't do that for yourself.
well, it's hard to do that, you guys, when you have a 9 to 5. That's why I said there's
Yep.
a blessing in everything. Sometimes things happen and we think that it's a curse or it's toxic or it's negative, but there's God always, or universe, whatever it is you believe in, always has the better plan for you. So everything that happens is for your greater good. Everything. It's just like your life is like a book. So you got to go through the ups and the downs, but you know that at the end, there's a happy ending, and you just have to like ride the wave and have faith. But for you, just like you said, I think you get complacent, and
My middle name should be complacent.
sometimes
Fox complacent.
Fox
Baldwin.
complacent Baldwin. I think the rug has to be snatched underneath or from underneath him before he wakes up, and now I think that's where you are.
Yeah, I need to be, and I feel like I've always been this way. Like once I'm in rock bottom is when I realize, like, wait a minute, I have nowhere else to go. So I might as well just take a leap of faith and do whatever it is.
I
that
may
wanna
as
do.
well.
You know?
A lot of people are like that. A lot of people have to have things learned the hard way before they say, you know what, okay, let me try something. But for me, which is an awesome segue into our guest that we have today, you guys, for me, I saw my dad, my Nigerian dad, who till this day makes fun of my job. He's like, why are you teaching? Like, this is the dumbest job on earth. This is beneath you. What is wrong with you? He can't understand. Like, I did not, Nkoyo is my African name, Nkoyo. He's like, you did not go to school for this. What do you?
Yeah.
He doesn't understand. He thinks I'm making like $10 an hour, you know. But I'm like, Dad, we make six figures. I've been doing this for a while. But he's just like, it's a waste of your talents. You know, he's like, you're talented, you're smart, you're beautiful. Africans do not believe in doing anything. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Okay, that's the tattoo that I should get.
Yeah, if it doesn't serve you,
Doesn't serve you. Like,
why are you doing it?
what are you doing this for?
Yep.
So, segue, because our guest today is only 9 years old, you guys. He's 9, and he's already figured this thing out.
He's making more moves than
He's making more money than everybody in the studio right now, okay?
Oh, my God.
His name is Fotocopy. He is the youngest entertainer, the youngest rapper, the youngest
What a
musician in
wonderful
Africa.
name. Like, whoever thought of that, did he think of that himself?
I don't know. I'm trying to
'Cause
get...
that is...
And it's spelled with an F. Photocopy with an F, so we are excited to speak. Well, I spoke to him briefly on Friday. He came to the school that I teach at and spoke to our students, and they were really, really inspired by his story. And
What did they think of the fact that he was only 9?
They couldn't get over his watch. His watch costs probably about $150,000. Okay, I'm just guessing, and they couldn't get over that. They're like, he's like telling them about school and having a career and degrees, and they're like, but what about the watch? Like, how much did you pay for the watch, sir? He's got.
And these are older kids, right? These are middle schoolers.
These are middle schoolers.
8th graders.
I've never seen them that quiet.
Oof.
It was 6th, 7th, and 8th. We had the whole school in the auditorium.
Oh, wow.
And they were dead silent. We were all on guard thinking that we were going to have to, keep them quiet. They were listening to him. And I think not only because he's only 9 years old, but this year there were students that actually did get left back. And I told them, I said, it's going to take 1 year for them to see that you can get left back. And so now they're listening. And so they actually just walked in. Hi, guys.
Just talking about you.
Seeing those people that repeated those grades, they're scared now. And so they're listening. And what I liked about our guest is that he's showing them you can still go to school and get an education and do something that you love on the side. You don't have to pick anything, just like us. We teach because we do love what we do. We love children. We love to teach. But you can also host a radio show, be in a pageant. You were Mr. United States 2017.
Mm-hmm.
He was a whole pageant winner, you guys. And he competed in one. I didn't even know he was competing in it until after this year. So that's his passion. So
right. It's life. I feel like I'm telling you, when you hit rock bottom, and you feel like, and you're like, oh,
it sounds like a book. It's giving memoir.
Like, where do I go from here? You start to realize that there are places you can go.
And you need that time, I think. We call it in the valley in Christianity. You have to be in the valley.
Oof. You got to hit the bottom.
To hit that valley and look up, because there's nowhere else to go but up. If you're already at the top of the hill, where are you going?
What valley is it exactly?
You know what? I can't. How do I get to this valley? What do I do? But Is it
in New Jersey? That's where I live.
Could be in Jersey.
Maybe that is my valley.
But once you're there, you're like, what the hell is going on with my life? What am I doing here? So I wanted to quickly.
I wonder if he's wearing his watch today.
Oh, I can't see. Let me put my glasses on.
He may be wearing
We're trying
his
to see if we can see the watch. I just walked in.
Because I see the chain.
And those kids were fascinated. I see a bracelet. I see diamonds. I don't know. We're going to ask him when we get him up here. But this is our back to school show. Back to school, figuratively and literally, because I feel like you and I are relearning things that we forgot. And in order to get to that next level, you do have to revisit some of the lessons that you've already thought you mastered.
And getting older, and I think that adulthood kind of sucks that life out of you, that ambition, right?
Teaching.
I used to be so ambitious, and I was so hungry.
What changed?
I don't know. I can't even find the moment where I went from being really ambitious to just kind of playing the game by the rules.
I think it's because you're doing something that you don't fully love 100%.
It's so sad because I do love teaching. Right?
We love teaching and we love the kids.
But it's no longer.
But you've transcended that.
I'm just,
And we don't want to be admin.
And I don't think the teaching was ever my passion. I think it was just talking to people, working with people, helping people.
Was it helping people that looked like you, that were in similar situations that you were in?
Maybe it was some closure for me, right?
I come in full circle.
Yeah, I had a void to fill. So how am I going to fill that void of a bad education, not having guidance when I was their age? Yeah. I'm going to do it for them so that they don't have to go through life making choices that they regret or having regrets in general. Wow. But enough of that.
At the same time,
like
right?
Therapy. Oh my God.
It is therapy. Every time we come here, we feel so seen, you guys. We've had therapists on the show, but just us talking out some of the issues that we have. It's very therapeutic. And that's why we're really excited about this next chapter of the show. We're getting a lot of support, a lot of advertising, a lot of funding. Hello. From Roku, and like we said, Netflix has got their feelers out. But we always feel like we're going to be on Netflix. We're going to claim it. We have 3 minutes, and then we got to go to break, and we're gonna bring our guests.
Because I don't think they have any talk shows on Netflix.
I can't think of any.
They
Not
don't.
not
It's
that
all-
that are pre-recorded.
It's reality TV, movies, series.
Hey Netflix, hi.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you want something good and juicy.
That's deep. I didn't think about
Ooh,
that. There are
to be
no,
honest, there are no. No,
not that are like
I can't
recent.
think of any actually. I don't think any of these streaming platforms have any of them.
Maybe like Hulu or Peacock or something like that, because it's.
Zeus has the conversation.
Is
I think
Zeus
it's
still a
called.
thing?
Yeah, Jocelyn is on Zeus.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yep, I will keep my
I'm
mouth.
going to keep my mouth shut.
Well,
but
you know, shout out to Zeus.
shout out to Zeus.
Maybe they want us. Would you go to Zeus? I would go to Zeus.
Hey, listen, if the money's right,
If the money's right,
listen.
is that where the money resides?
If that's where the
'Cause
money resides,
that's-
then that's where we're trying to go at
That's
this
where I would
point. But like I said, this is our back to school show, literally and figuratively. Back to school, and that school has literally started back. And I see already, we've only had 2 or 3 days of school, but I see the kids, they're different. They're not like they were even in June. Some of them, like I said, are afraid. They see the kids that have gotten left back. Some of them did not have good summers. And a lot of them, at least in the Bronx, it was because of a lack of money. It's very difficult to do anything, you guys, if you don't have the funds to do it. I spoke to some kids, and they said that they hated to see summer coming because they knew it was just going to be them on their block, not going to Six Flags or, vacation.
Anywhere. Right.
Which made me really sad because summer was always like the highlight of my life. Even when I was in Detroit, we didn't have any money, but being that I was an only child, I got whatever was left that my mom had, and summer was always fun for us. So it made me kind of sad to hear that. But
I feel like this summer also went by so quickly, like the blink of an eye.
it did.
You know what I'm saying?
It did. But I lived my best life, and I saw you living yours too.
Yeah, I had a good time. I just
Without
feel
a
like
job.
time is going by so fast now. Oh,
They said that though. That's what they say that in the Bible. I don't know
what
about-
calendar are we going by?
They said allegedly they're not doing daylight savings time this year. Allegedly,
I mean, it's kind of pointless. We're the only place that does it.
are we?
No, I think there's another. I don't know actually. There may be a few other countries that do it, but South America doesn't do it.
I didn't know that. I think that would help. I think that would help a lot, which goes back to my shirt. Black mental health matters. All mental health matters, but black mental health, I think, gets what's the word I'm looking for? Underlooked. It doesn't get the attention that it deserves.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that keeping the sun out longer
Yep.
would help a lot of people's mental health because, as you know, sunlight or just even having lamps like in your house, it helps. Windows, it helps. A lot of people suffer from seasonal
for
affective
walks.
disorder.
Being outside.
Yep. We're going to wrap this up. I'm getting the signal for us to shut up. But when we come back, we are super excited to have our guest. I'm calling him Mr. I don't care that he's 9 years old. He's Mr. to me because he's out here doing more than more grown folks. We will be back with Mr. Fotocopy on the comment section when we return.
tuned,
Stay
y'all.
tuned, guys.
She's so fake.
She's such a slut.
You can see the layers on
Look
her
at her
face.
chicken legs.
Oh my god.
How short is that skirt?
I can't believe she'd even put that on.
Is that her dress? It's not even on her
It's
hardly.
not even covering her up.
It's actually disgusting.
Oh my god.
How can she do her hair like
I don't even know how this girl has
I
friends.
saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is?
I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow.
Such a good idea. Watch this.
You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea past this.
Hey everybody, I'm Will D.
I am Javier Luis.
I'm Alex Polanco.
I'm Apollonia Cruz.
And I'm Kelly Caboose.
I am Shirley Phillips.
I am Emmanuel Anzule. Do you know 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence
During their lifetime.
And domestic violence and abuse can happen to anyone,
regardless of gender, race, or other factors?
2 out of 3 homicide cases are
Females who were killed by a family member or intimate partner.
As domestic violence victims, they face high rates of depression,
Sleep disturbances,
anxiety,
flashbacks, and other emotional distresses.
And without help, witnesses of domestic violence are more vulnerable to become abusers themselves.
thus continuing the cycle of violence in the next generation.
Hello, I'm Charles Aloma. Join the LDM network and Safe Horizon and take a step into changing these facts. So if you are or know someone that is being abused, please call the City Domestic Hotline at 1-800-621-4673. So that is 1-800-621-HOPE.
speak up,
Speak out.
And make a difference.
And just know that you don't have to deal with this alone. There is help.
Okay. All right.
Hello.
And we are here.
We are back, you guys. We are back on the comments section, and if you notice, we have a third. We have a third. If you can see, like, past all the bling, because all I'm getting is bling. Look at this. I am so fascinated.
And his smile is just like, it radiates, right?
Right, what's brighter, the smile or
Nah,
the
the
jewelry?
smile. His smile. Look at that smile.
He's adorable. But we are back with Mr. Photocopy, you guys. Say hi. Wave hi.
Hi.
He's not nervous.
No, I'm super excited.
Why are you so excited?
Because it's my first time here.
Aw, that's so cool.
So we've been excited about this. Nana is somewhere. He's probably next door at the fashion show, knowing him. But
Yeah.
we just wanted to talk to you because not only because you're 9 years old and you're such an inspiration, but this is a lot for a child. And you seem to be like just coasting through, like managing everything flawlessly. So tell us how you got started doing this.
Okay, so I knew I wanted to do music at the age of 3.
At the
Three?
age of 3?
At the age of 3, yes. So I went into the music industry at the age of 7. So literally, I've been in the music industry for 2 years.
Wow.
For how many years?
2 years.
2 years.
2.
Yes.
So at 7, he got into the industry,
Yes.
and you're 9 now.
No, yes.
So here at 9-year-old is what, 4th grade?
5th grade.
5th grade? It's 5th
You're gonna
grade
be
in
10
Ghana.
soon.
Yes, yes, we're gonna be 10 next month,
When?
October 19th.
You're
He's a Libra.
Yes, my boy.
That explains it. He's a Libra too. That explains the fashion sense.
Yes.
Libra, let me tell you about yourself. You ready? Okay.
Yes.
Libras love, they don't want anything cheap. It's against their religion.
It's
They don't
true.
like cheap stuff. They don't like,
I like expensive jewelry.
see? They like the good life. They like soft
Yes, we do.
life. They don't want to work too hard. They don't like to get their nails dirty. But they're very talented. They're very artsy.
Creative.
Very creative.
Yeah.
And super sweet people. They like peace. They don't like a lot of drama, nonsense. They
Yes.
like peace. They
Yes.
want everybody to just live their best life. Is that you?
Yes.
It describes you?
Yes, 100%. Because I hate it when my sister cries. Just feel like it's the weird drama.
When your sister cries?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's 7.
She's 7?
8.
She's 8?
Yeah, she turned 8 of February.
You don't
February
like
what?
conflict.
February 24th.
So she's
Oh,
a
so
Pisces.
like you.
This is hilarious.
That's a good mix. That is such a good mix.
She's
yeah.
a Pisces. He's a Libra.
Wait, Pisces is what? Is it two fishes swimming across each other?
Yeah.
Two fish.
Yes, I knew it. I knew about
We
that.
have split personalities.
Yes.
But the February Pisces
and
are
Libra,
different.
Pisces and Libra I feel like get along really well. Shirley's a Pisces.
I am a
and I'm a
Pisces.
Libra.
Oh.
Just like you and your sister, yeah?
Yeah.
I am a Pisces, but I'm a March Pisces. The March Pisces are the mean ones.
They're a little
Yeah.
crazy, but it's okay though.
We're a little crazy,
we'll
but it's
forgive
okay.
you, Miss Shirley.
It's okay. Jesus was a Pisces. That's why he's
Yeah.
represented by fish. He was not born December 25th, but that's another show for another day.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we have another guest. She wants to know, is the door open? Sorry, guys. He has fans coming to see him. But next question. What would you say has been the hardest thing about this? We know the easy part. You're good with lyrics. You're good with fashion. You're good with people. But what's been the hardest thing for you?
In the music industry, there's a lot of competitions.
Okay.
A lot.
Even at your age,
Yes.
are there other little kids?
Lots, yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
There's
In Africa or just around the world?
around the world.
Really?
There are a lot of problems you're gonna go through, but as long as you have your mind on it, this is what I'm going to do. Yes, nobody
have to
is
be
going to stop
focused.
you. Yes, you have to be focused.
Now,
what sets you apart?
That
What sets you apart from your competition? What makes you different?
that was my question.
Sorry, Sharky.
what makes me different?
Yep.
It's my personality.
Is your personality.
Mhm.
All right. How would you describe your personality?
I'm special.
Articulate.
I'm everything positive.
I love that.
I love that.
Everything positive. That sounds like a good T-shirt line.
Seriously.
Everything positive.
Everything positive. I didn't know there was so much competition.
I didn't either.
At this age.
Is it more
actually.
men, more boys, more girls? What are we at?
The all of them.
All of them?
Yes.
So you have to stand out. if
Yeah,
you
but
wanna
it
make
depends on what you did. That eventually hurts the person. Yes. So maybe let's assume he did something to me and I told you and it hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. So it depends on what you said or what the person said.
Ooh. So there's a lot of he said, she said. You want to
Yes.
make sure that you stay out
But
of
you
that.
have to be focused.
How do you
Yeah.
stay focused with all these distractions?
Yeah.
One thing, music.
Music. You guys hear
When
that?
I listen to my music, I'm always focused.
So music keeps you
This is motivation.
centered.
Yes.
It's your motivation.
Yes.
Who's your favorite artist besides yourself?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yes.
I didn't
Your
know your
dad's an
dad
artist
was an
too?
artist.
Yes.
Really?
He's a retired artist.
He's retired? Your dad?
You can
Yes.
never retire
His
from
dad
the art.
looks
He's
19, you
retired.
guys. Like, I need to
I
see some
know.
ID.
I thought that was the brother.
Retired.
Dad
He's
looks,
retired.
He's retired, he
Yes.
says.
he's retired from the industry.
Yes.
So, did he decide that you should be in music too, or did you see him and say, you know what, I want to be like my dad?
Yes. This story is a really long story. It's more like both of them mixed together.
What happened?
So, I was in the house and I was researching about the meaning of photocopy. So, I literally told him, Dad, from now, call me photocopy. And he said, for what? And I literally said, okay, what's the meaning if something looks like something? And he said, maybe you're the photo or the copy of something. And I said, yes, I look like you, so I'm a photocopy of you.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
said-
I know, that just melted my
and,
heart.
and he said, you're a smart boy. You're a smart boy. I'm really proud of your birthday.
Aww.
Then, so we were just in the house and it was like a day before my birthday and he asked me, my son, what do you want for your birthday? I think for 2 minutes and I said the virtual concert. He said, if you don't stop what I'm going to slap the hell out of you.
African Dad 101, okay? That's how they keep order. Okay?
His dad is back there laughing.
Because he knows it's true. Dad is laughing because he knows it's the truth. So I think you chose to be quiet, right?
Yes. No, I didn't stop.
Oh.
I kept bothering him and he was like, if you don't stop bothering me, I'm going to leave this house. For you, like, just take the house.
I can't. That is hilarious.
It's a Libra.
That's Libra 101.
Then he said, you want it. I'm gonna do it for you, but under one condition. you have no songs. So what are you going to do? And I said, I'll be singing other musicians' song.
Is that how you started?
Yes.
Was this during the pandemic? Like
yes.
COVID? So you guys were in the house?
Yes, we were in the house. So we did the, what's the name? The program in the house.
Virtual.
Virtual concert.
Got it. Virtual concert. You see this?
Yes, in the house.
What
Took
were
a
some of
negative and turned
the?
into a positive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love that.
Some of the artists that you performed first. Do you remember? Who were they?
Tiny, my grandpa. He's also a musician.
Also, music runs
Music runs in the family.
your family.
Yeah.
Are you related to Shatta Weller?
Yes, please. He's my brother, my friend. Do I have?
I did not know that. I mean, I saw him in the video, but you guys are like this.
Yes, please, like this.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's half the battle right there. You got your foot in the door already, sir.
Yes,
That's
please.
awesome.
Did you love music when you were like a baby?
Yes, I couldn't sleep without music.
Oh.
What kind of music?
Like, I loved jazz when I was a baby. My dad usually used to tell me, you'll love jazz when you were a baby.
Jazz, it does something.
He just did his dad's voice. You
Jazz, I think my dad's birthday too. Dad, what sign are you?
His January 27th. I think January 27th.
January 27th.
Yeah, 27th or 24th.
No,
Aquarius. Oh yeah, they don't play. Oh, they don't. Yeah.
Aquarius. Native
Oprah's in
Is
Aquarius.
she?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was,
Aquariuses are about their money.
Yeah.
He likes money a lot.
See? Dad is
He
laughing.
doesn't joke with his money.
They don't play about their money,
No,
honey.
they don't.
You see, he was willing to get rid of you because you weren't acting right. So everybody got to go.
Dad is back there cracking up.
Sweet people,
He's like
though.
my little boy.
Anytime he goes to bed, he counts his money before he goes to bed.
That's
You
a
see this?
good.
So if he
yeah.
wakes up and $1 is gone, my brother, he's gonna beat the hell out of
That's actually a good.
you. Yes.
That is so accurate. They don't play. I think it's because money represents security for them. It's not that they're greedy people. It's just they know that they need money
Yes.
to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them sometimes have trauma. I don't know what your dad's story is, but a lot of them have like childhood trauma.
They don't want to.
They don't
have
want to go back to that.
Yeah.
And they
For
don't
some
want other
reason,
people.
I cooked rice. He said he didn't trust me. He took the whole day counting just a piece of the rice.
He counted every piece of rice.
And I was like, Daddy!
That is hilarious.
He doesn't.
He's putting
joke
all
with
the
his
tea out here.
Spilling all the tea today, you guys. You are getting.
If you're living in my house, I'm telling you, you're gonna be happy. My house is a whole comedian on it. Oh,
I love the vocabulary. I am just.
my house is really fun,
It's fun.
and I love my house.
What part of Ghana do you guys live in?
We live in Accra.
I'm going there next month.
Oh, wow.
What's your
Gonna
favorite
make
part
me
of
some rice?
Ghana?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll make you some rice.
I need
Mr.
some rice.
Photocopy, what's your favorite part of Ghana? I've never been there, but I've heard
I
wonderful
like,
things.
Accra more.
Accra?
Why?
Accra,
What is it like?
because that's my hood.
That's your hood.
Is
your
it like
stomping
New
ground?
York? Or is it different? How would you
It's
describe
more
it?
like New York, but the only thing that is different is the timing.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would say there is more fun here more than Ghana, but Ghana is more enjoyable more than here.
Would you
Okay.
say the people are nicer there than here?
Yes, the people are nicer here than Ghana.
Oh, here?
Yes.
They're not
Really?
nice in Ghana?
Not really.
Oh,
Some
damn.
of them are.
Okay, that's interesting because I found that when I've only been to Nigeria, I've never been to Ghana, so I'm
Okay.
excited. But I found the people in Nigeria were nicer to me than the people here.
Yes, Nigerians do not joke with their actions. They talk before they show action. When they
Damn.
knock, when
You
they
are
knock,
preaching, my brother.
when they knock at your door, they don't knock with their hands. They knock with their mouth.
Ooh,
You hear cock, cock, cock.
do you hear the
Before-
figurative language?
I
You hear
know,
this?
that's dope.
Yes, I've been learning a lot about Nigerians because my dad said this year, my birthday, he's taking me to Dubai and Nigeria. Really? So I'm getting prepared.
Please get prepared. I wasn't prepared for the rifles, like when we booked the hotel, we were just like, whatever's on sale, that's where we're going. Like we weren't trying to go broke going to Nigeria, but it turns out we were living in the hotel of like the richest man, in the neighborhood of the richest man in Nigeria.
Where in Nigeria did you go?
Lagos.
Oh, nice.
Lagos,
okay.
Lagos.
Lagos.
And rifles. Everybody has a rifle when you come to the establishments. I wasn't prepared for that.
What?
What? They're standing out. There's no BS. No. You will act like you have some sense. So, but people were nice. They were kind. I was like, okay. Not like New York. New York,
Yeah.
I don't feel welcoming. Maybe because
The older you get, the more New York
Yeah.
loses its sparkle.
Maybe that's what it is.
You know what I
Wait,
mean?
it's confusing.
When you're
Because
little,
when-
New York is really fun, right? There's so much to do. You have
Yeah,
friends.
sure.
That
The
could be
older
it.
you get, the more you encounter problems.
But
I mean, that
maybe
could be
it-
everywhere, actually.
But maybe it also depends on the place you live too.
Yeah, of course.
Because we have some areas that have 100% fun.
Nothing but fun.
You'll be sleeping, they knock at your door, hello, happy birthday, even if it's not your birthday.
You're going to have fun even if it's
You have fun.
So maybe it depends on the area you stay.
depends on where you stay. Also, I think what you're going through, like if you have money and like your dad is trying to prepare for you, that security, life is a lot easier when you don't have to worry about where that rice is coming from, right? But here, a lot of people are struggling, so they are very, and it's dangerous in certain parts of New York. So
Yeah.
people are very on guard, and they're
And
not
they could be
as
stressed out. and
Yeah.
Not as happy, right?
not as happy.
You know, I'm 100% security guarded, so I don't have any problem. As long as I have food and shelter, I'm safe.
Amen. Food and shelter. He is safe. You hear that? Since I've met him. I met him Friday, and he smiled the entire time. And he even brought us cookies. And Shirley likes to eat. So
Breakfast cereal biscuits.
biscuits,
Breakfast
cereal
biscuits.
biscuits.
Yes, please.
See, he has to correct me, okay? Because
Oh,
they were
Lordy.
really good, and I'm like, okay. So he brought those, and the kids were fighting over them. I got accused of favoritism because we had leftovers. So they were like, Miss Phillips, how come you gave so and so the extra? I'm like, dude, he was here with the box. You didn't say. I guess they were afraid to ask him for more, but cookies were breakfast
Cereal biscuits.
biscuits. Excuse me.
Proudly made in Ghana.
Proudly made in Ghana.
Yes, please.
Sorry, they were really good. Okay. So
What are you
have
bringing in today?
Yeah, he's
I
hungry.
brought some, but I don't want to show it on the camera. So
Oh,
when
okay,
we're done,
okay.
I'll
For
give
later.
it.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
please.
For later.
Thank you, Mr. Photocopy.
Because Mr. Photocopy, he needs a job, so he needs those breakfast cereal
Yes.
biscuits.
Proudly made in Ghana.
Proudly made in
You'll be
Ghana.
the manager.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you very much. I
We need
appreciate
those. So talk to me about this song that you have. And what's the name of your latest single?
Our time.
Our Time.
Yes, please.
And what's the song about?
Okay, so it's our time to rise up. It's our time for all the kids on the street to go back to school so they can realize their dreams, so they can become great hosts like you guys.
Thank you.
Big musicians like me, great MPs, great ministers. You know, there's a lot to do when you rise up. You can't just sit and say, God will do it.
That's
I'm
right.
sitting, God can bless
That's
me
right.
soon.
Faith without
You-
works is
yes.
dead. That's the Bible,
Yes.
right?
Wow.
You have to do and always pray. You always have to pray. God, please, this is what I have on my mind. Make it come through. God, please, I want to become rich. You can move to that store, to a mansion. You can move from a motorcycle to a Range Rover.
That's right.
God can bless you soon as you want. But there is something you should always have in your head. Prayer.
Prayer. The word.
Wow.
Whether you're Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, right?
Yep.
They should pray every day.
Okay.
And they should, I think what I got from this is you have to do the work.
Yeah.
You can't, he's saying you can't just sit there and,
And
say,
wait.
yeah, God.
God, I'm waiting for you to bless me. I've been waiting my whole life.
I can't with it. Listen, if the music doesn't work out, he has a minister,
Oh,
pastor
yeah.
career, comedian, actor. Possibilities are endless because he's done a lot.
Wow.
You can't just stand and say, God, I can't wait for you to bless me.
I can't. I can't. But he's speaking facts. Right? It's so true. And a lot of people do that thinking that God's going to work. God is going to work it out, but you have to take one step and God will take two.
Yes.
You can't just sit there, you guys. And
God is going to bless me. God is going to bless me. No, you have to do a prayer. Don't say God is going to bless you. You're going to sit there and say, God, I've been waiting 2 seconds ago for you to bless me. No. You
have
have
to do something.
pray.
you got to do the work.
Do something. The key. You have to find the key.
I love
That's
that.
prayer.
Amen. That's a word, you guys. I received that. I need to hear it. You have to stay positive. He told you earlier he stays away from drama. He doesn't want to get involved with the he said, she said. If it's not positive, he doesn't want to be a part of it. This baby has been smiling since I saw him the first time on Friday. And for me, I have a good spirit of discernment, and I can see God in you. I can see his spirit.
Yep.
You can see it too? When he walks in, you can feel the positive energy. And my next question
From
for
Dad,
you,
too.
Dad as well.
Yep.
My dad actually looks like my cousin. I'm going to show you a picture of my cousin in Africa. You look like him. Maybe we're related. I don't know. But I'm going to ask you, how do you, well, you're only 9, but do you get a sense of who you should not be around and who you should? Can you feel like when people's energy is bad at this young age?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
Immediately, or it takes you a while?
Immediately.
Immediately.
What can you
even
notice?
Before I meet the person.
Really?
Yes.
What do you feel
No,
from...
me and my dad, we have something that makes us a bond. We have one voice and all of them sound the same. So if maybe where they're doing the performance and I'm here and he gets that same voice that he should come here, he's immediately gonna be here.
Wow.
Because that voice has been a powerful voice, and to be honest, if it wasn't that voice, you almost got an accident.
Really? A car accident?
Like an intuition.
So like intuition. Or some people could say it's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit
So
So you have to trust it, yeah.
Even before I see the person, there's going to be like a heat blushing on you. Negativity.
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's
just
deep.
like when you're in an AC and it's blowing you heat. That's how it feels like.
Okay.
Something's off.
Like even if the person is from afar, you can feel it.
Does that happen when you walk into a room and there's an energy in a room that is maybe darker or warmer? Do you feel it then?
Yeah. No.
Not so much.
It's just a
It's
personal
the
thing.
person. Interesting. So what advice would you give to some of our kids that live in the United States? Because they're dealing with a lot. It's not just school. Yep. A lot of them are dealing with parents that are not as excellent as your dad. You have some parents that are not doing their job. So some 9-year-olds are literally raising themselves because they don't have parents or they don't have a home at all.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to a child who has dreams but maybe feels a little depressed or down because they don't really have support or parents?
Okay, so I want to tell everyone that they should keep the hard work on. And one day, if they keep focusing on your studies, their education, keep praying, one day, God will favor you.
I love it. One day God will favor you. And then sometimes it's when you least expect it, you guys.
Yes.
So we're going to go to our next break on that note. But I like that. That was a good word. We'll be right back, you guys, on the comment section.
Hey everybody, I'm Will D.
I am Javier Luis.
I'm Alex Polanco.
I'm Apollonia Cruz.
And I'm Kelly Caboose.
I am Shirley Phillips.
I am Emmanuel Ansule. Do you know 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence
during their lifetime?
And domestic violence and abuse can happen to anyone.
regardless of gender, race, or other factors?
2 out of 3 homicide cases are
Females who were killed by a family member or intimate partner.
As domestic violence victims, they face high rates of depression,
Sleep disturbances,
Anxiety.
flashbacks and other emotional distresses.
And without help, witnesses of domestic violence are more vulnerable to become abusers themselves.
thus continuing the cycle of violence in the next generation.
Hello, I'm Charles Aloma. Join the LDM network and Safe Horizon and take a step into changing these facts. So if you are or know someone that is being abused, please call the City Domestic Hotline at 1-800-621-4673. So that is 1-800-621-HOPE.
speak up,
Speak out.
And make a
Airport.
Oh no.
It says that.
And we are back. We have some fans. People are
You have
writing
fans,
to you.
honey.
Yes.
It says you are too much. Listen, I'm 47, you guys, so I have to have my glasses to read because they didn't tell me that part. But you have a lot of fans that have logged in to see you, and I checked out the one video for what's it called? School to be. I love that song, and it lives in my head, and I think I'm gonna make my kids listen to it every single day.
Thank you.
They were,
Thank you very much.
He's used
Thank
to high
you very
school,
much.
so I'm used to middle school. But
Yeah, I'm not used to anyone younger than high school. I want to listen to the music. I haven't heard. I'm going to be pleasantly impressed, huh?
oh, you're gonna be impressed. The video's hilarious, first of all, and Dad was in the video, correct?
Your dad was in the video too?
Yes.
We
But
got
he
a sense
shaved-
of dad
He
discipline.
shaved all his hair because he said he wanted to look young.
He looks young.
He
I'm
already
telling
looks
you guys.
40 plus.
Is he?
Yes.
40 plus? He doesn't look 40 anything.
No.
Yes.
Emmanuel thought he was your
shaved-
brother.
When they show in the video, you're gonna see.
Can we show the video,
Of Skill That Be.
Charles? He school debut when I hear it in
We
my
can
head.
listen to our time.
We can hear it, but I'll make sure that I post it on my page, and I will also post it on Instagram. But the video is tell them. I know what I got of it. You tell them what the message is for that particular video. School debut.
Home Depot.
What's the video about?
Okay, so it's literally a part 2 of Mejimido, my first song.
Okay.
Of a father refusing to take care of his son. So then I call Shatawale, then he warns my dad.
Warns Dad.
Yes, to let me go to school because if I become a lawyer and I get money, it's his. If I become a pilot and I get money, it's his. If I become anything bigger, like a president, and I get money, he's gonna enjoy some of it. So, why are you laughing?
Not all of it.
Not
Some
all-
of it.
Some of it. Yeah, it's true.
That is hilarious.
Yes, well, it's true. He's not gonna enjoy all.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
You gotta enjoy some of it too.
Yeah.
I love this, and
I
it's
paid my way.
like we were blinded by like all the Louis Vuitton symbols and what. So clearly, the person in the video has money already,
Yeah.
but didn't really see the value of
so
school.
when he was here, I told him that I wanted to go to school. I shouted at him. He sent the money. It's in the evening. 8 o'clock. How do you expect me to go to school?
Oh.
I had to sneak from the house, and he bought a big padlock. He locked it. He was like, if you move, I'm gonna.
Don't say it.
I can't. No, the video is very graphic. Like it gives you an insight into how African parents get their kids to do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say. And
It's literally evening. How do you expect me to go to school?
is it really, really expensive to go to school in Ghana for people?
I don't know because some of the students in Ghana don't go to school in the morning. Some of them stay home and in the afternoon. Some of them too go in the morning then they stay home. Some of them too wait from morning, afternoon, and go in the evening. Then they come in the morning and they
Wow.
Yeah, in
the
Peru's the
house
same
and come
way.
in
In Peru, it's like that too?
Yeah, they have different shifts. They have like the morning, the midday, and then the evening.
Really? Is
Yeah.
it because they have so much to do at home, like duties wise?
Or like work or whatever. So school
Work.
is only for like 4 hours.
Wow. 1 minute.
Some of them do not work. They play.
They play.
Yes,
So they
walk
should be
to
in
the
school.
Park. So they play football when I think it's around 11. Then they go back to school. So they have to wait in the morning. Then
Yeah.
they go to school in the afternoon. Some of them do have to wait. They play football morning, afternoon.
And then they go to school in the evening. Yep.
And then they go to school.
Yeah.
It's like that in Peru.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Same exact way. Yep.
I know in Nigeria, school is a big deal because a lot of people just don't have the money. And so that's why they come to the United States and they take all of our resources because they're like, you guys are getting this for free and you guys are taking it for granted. So they come and they take everything and they're very serious about their education because they know they
Yep.
have to have it. So
We have a minute, he said. Right?
we have.
Oh,
You're gonna play it now?
Yes.
Okay, this is School de
It's
Vie.
really, really funny.
The video's funny, you guys.
Yes,
He's
but
gonna
it's
play the video.
also educational.
But it's
don't
also
laugh at
educational.
me, Don't laugh at me.
No, I won't laugh.
We're laughing with you.
I don't ever laugh. So.
Oh, look, here's
Sweet boys. Photocopy. Starboy.
Want it. Let me give you the want it. Let me give you the want it. Let me give you the want it.
So what is going on here? Metia Brochen now from Mofosu. Now let me casa any house any out there. All because you see you want to go to school. After me fear Brochaba. Whopa, go school na me share.
Na music
Photocopy.
Starboy.
Photocopy.
School de vie. Okay, boy. School de vie. Okay, boy. School de vie. Okay, boy. I don't want message for anything. Papa sing a dream of me. School de vie. Okay, boy. School de vie. Okay, boy. School de vie. Okay, boy. I don't want message for anything. Papa sing a dream of me. Shaka, Wale, Miss Way, écoutez, le patron one arrivé, le school à 17, ma freeway, petit fuye, go school, y'en t'aime na bebo amie, me dachi no no chata kebi mamie.
So if you want to see the full video, you can go on my YouTube page, Photocopy, Photo, Photocopy. It's just the beginning, so tune in.
I love it.
We didn't even teach her to do that.
You need to come host with us.
I know, seriously.
Adorable. He has other videos too, but that one in particular resonated with us because of the message there. Like, and our kids got it. I didn't think the middle school kids here were going to appreciate what he was trying to say, but they did, and they were listening, and they had a lot of questions for you. I told them they can go on your YouTube, they can go on your Instagram and follow you. Do you answer your DMs, or how does that work?
Literally, I don't hold any of my pages.
Got it.
So my dad has some of them. So if there is anything and I meet my fan and he said, I followed you, then I told Dad, please, this person follow you and I need you to check the account out and follow back.
I love that.
So I don't hold any of my account. My TikTok is like you just go, you watch. When you watch, it doesn't give the person viewers. You can't like, you can't follow, you can't do anything.
Yep. Got it.
So you're just watching the video.
You're just watching. Okay.
Yes.
They want to know. You're very inspirational to them. So if you do nothing else in your young life, just know that you touched a lot of kids in the Bronx.
Yep.
A whole school of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders are forever changed. 2 adults.
Wow.
Just on you being yourself and doing what you love to
and
do.
sharing your gift with us.
She came all the way from Queens because she was so inspired. Her name is Danielle. But she said, the first thing she said is he's so adorable. He's so cute. That's what everyone says. So maybe you have a career in like modeling or acting or something. Would you want to do that?
I like acting. So in my house, it's like more like we don't watch movies. I'm a
You're the
whole
movie.
character.
You are the
Yes,
you are the main
I'm a
character.
whole movie
He's the
character.
main
That
character.
is you.
I'm a whole
That is so
movie on
Libra.
its own, so
OMG. I
Yes.
love it. So what's next for you? What's the next big thing for Mr. Photocopy? Photocopy with an F.
So we've brought a new song out our time, and even if you check the song out on YouTube, you can see there is no video. So we're now about to do the 100% promo. It's going to be happening in West Africa, Ghana, and we're going to be doing a lot of promo. So if I go back to Ghana, it's back to back.
It's back to back.
Promotion.
Promo.
I'm gonna get really tired. But I'll hide from my dad and come back here.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll save you.
Guys, what do we have? 2 minutes? We have 2 minutes left. So I wanted to know, school-wise, in real life, what does school look like for you while you're traveling? Because you've been traveling this entire, past 30 days. So how do you fit school in there?
Actually, we're on summer break.
You're still on summer break. Okay.
Yes.
See, America needs to get the memo. People still need to be on summer break in September.
Still summer.
Hi, it's still summer.
Yes. So we're on summer vacation. I think we're gonna be opening next 3 weeks.
In the next 2
So
weeks.
next week I'll be going back to Ghana. Next week Thursday I'll be going back to Ghana because even if maybe I get locked up here and maybe I can't go, I brought my laptop with me, so I can zoom into Class Dojo.
Do you see this?
I watch. So they're gonna turn on the Zoom in their class. So anything they're doing in the class, I can be able to participate. So even if I don't have my book, they're gonna send the work they all do in the class through the Class Dojo. Then I do it.
You have access to everything.
So I can submit it with emojis, pictures, and everything.
Do you guys hear this? We've tried Classroom Dojo, and the kids frowned upon it, okay?
Yeah, they
so
hated it.
all this technology, there's really no excuse for anybody not to be whatever they want, wherever they are in the world. And I'm just curious to know, do you have, a best friend in Ghana or a group of friends?
I have a best friend in Ghana.
You want to give them a shout-out?
Okay, so shout outs to Ryan and Diane. I
Are
miss
these
you
girls?
guys, and I can't. No, the boys.
Oh, okay.
Twins.
Twins? Those are
Yes.
your besties?
Yes. I miss you guys very much, and I can't wait to see you guys at the airport.
Oh.
He's going to bring you back something very New York. We don't know what yet, but it'll be something. Maybe, what? Bacon, egg, and cheese? No,
But
that's
you-
not
but
going
you
to
said
that's
you
not
don't-
gonna make it to
No,
Ghana.
but you said you don't know.
Chopped
so
cheese.
what? But you said no.
We'll bring you a
potato
box
chips.
of Tim's. We'll bring you some Timberlands that you can wear in 100-degree weather in Ghana.
No, you're gonna give them potato chips.
Potato.
chips.
Oh, I got the wrap
Potato
snacks
chips,
for you.
yes.
You're gonna take them back.
Potato chips.
Made exclusively in
But
New
I don't
York.
want him eating the stuff in the United States, though. I don't want him. We don't want that.
No, we don't.
You can take it for decoration.
Once in a while.
I like Doritos.
You like Doritos?
Yes, Doritos. Doritos are my favorite. I like.
Do they have
Doritos.
those? They have those in Ghana too.
Actually, Doritos is from here, but they sell Doritos in Ghana.
In
Yes.
Ghana, they do sell it. Okay.
Yes.
I know, in Asia, they have versions of our stuff, but they all have different.
Yes.
They have different ingredients, though.
It's literally the
Even
same
McDonald's, yeah.
thing. It's literally the same thing, but they make different flavors and the different rubber backs. So it's gonna be like the same company, but in their country.
Got it.
So if it's, let's say, potato chips, and it's in India, they're going to change the wrap of it
Yeah.
into a different kind of fashion style in their way, try their chips in a different way, package it in a different way,
Wow.
and put it on made in India.
Made in India. I love that.
This is a business.
So if
This is a businessman. Guys.
I went to school for 2 years to get a master's in business.
And he's 9 years
and
old.
he just spewed it all out.
And he
Everything I
just-
learned.
Everything we've learned. This is MBA. Proxy just got an MBA. This kid is 9, honey, and he's already
He just
got
schooled me.
a lesson. I love this. I think we may be out of time.
Okay. So before I go, I want to say shout outs to you guys. Thank
Aw.
you for
We love
the
you.
support.
Thank
We
you,
love
my
you. We
boy.
support everything
You
that
can come back
do.
anytime you
Thank
want.
you very much. And Auntie, thank you for coming. I mean, all those traffic you went through.
She fought the traffic. But tell them where they can find you real quick on Instagram.
Okay, so before I do that, shout out to Uncle Nana NYC. Yeah, I wouldn't be here without him. I wouldn't be in Ladies of Tomorrow without him. Shout outs to my dad. Shout outs to Wale. Shout outs to all my fans. Shout outs to Uncle.
Everybody's uncle and auntie.
Yes.
If you didn't think you were old, now you know. Your
Okay,
uncle.
so now you can follow me on all social media platforms, and the name is Fotocopy. Photo, Fotocopy. Fotocopy, Fotocopy. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you guys
Thank you
for
for
tuning
being
in.